Hey guys, Lindsay here. Welcome back to my channel. So I have the new Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star, and I figured why not just film a little fun, casual video with it. I literally just got back from being out of town, so I'm kind of just tired and just wanted to sit down and film something simple. So I think I'm going to take all the guesswork out of it and just do a fun palette bingo with this. There's probably already tons of videos out there for you guys with multiple looks, so you definitely can tune into one of those if you want to see more looks, but I just kind of wanted to create something and not think too much about it. So yeah, we're gonna do palette bingo. I will still show you all the shades, and I think I'll go ahead and swatch it just because I like to see how all of them look and I want to take some photos for Instagram. So this is what the palette looks like up close. Very beautiful rainbow palette. I really like the variety of kind of light, bright colors and some deeper colors, good combination of metallics and mattes. I did just check, in case you're curious, I checked the website. So it is already sold out on Jeffree Star's website. They do still have some of the other pieces like the highlighters. They have the mini palette still in stock, but the big one is already out of stock. However, it is still available on Beautylish, so if you don't have like a Morphe store nearby, you can always still go onto Beautylish. It looks like it's still in stock, and so is a bunch of the other pieces. So this is Sunday when I'm filming this. I'm probably gonna film it and post it in the same day. So if you see this and you still want it, go to Beautylish. So I'll just tell you real quick about the palette, and I'll just kind of show you the swatches on the screen. I'm not gonna go through all the shadings because there are a lot, so I'll just show you what they look like on my arm. But yes, the palette is both vegan and cruelty free. It retails for $58. This is the largest palette that he's done so far. As far as the size, it's not as big as something like Blue Blood or Blood Sugar, because those are really thick palettes, but this one is definitely larger, but at least it's nice and sleek and thin. But you do get a lot more shadows here. And like I said, it is already sold out on his website, but you can still get it on Beautylish and potentially in Morphe stores if you have one near you. That's where I got mine from. My husband went and picked it up from Morphe on the day that it released. So I think that's pretty much everything I was going to tell you guys about this palette. Let's go ahead and pull up the randomizer and we'll pick, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 5 shades or 6 shades, but we'll just see. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab 5 of them like this, and I'll just write them down and then I will swatch them to show you what the shades are. So first number is number 10, number 3, 14, 9, and then again, 11. And then we'll go ahead and just grab a bonus shade just to see, and that is number 6. Okay, let me see what shades those are real quick. So it ends up being Snack is number 10, Bubblegum number 3, Orange Juice number 14, Gumdrop number 9, Green Freeze number 11, and Licorice number 6. So these are the shades I will be working with. It is definitely an interesting little mix here. I definitely love the blue, pink, and purple kind of more pastel shades. Then you have a nice fun little punch with the orange and the red. Obviously, I think this one's going to be a great little inner corner highlight. Most likely that's where I will use it, but maybe I'll use it somewhere else as well. But yeah, this should be kind of fun to start off playing with this palette. So let me zoom you in and we'll get started. All right, so I've got my lids primed. I just used the MAC paint pot. I think what I want to do is just do the blue, pink, and purple across the lid. And I think I want to just make it, I think I did it with one of my recent videos where it's like the color just went from lash line to crease all the way across. I do think I want to use maybe the orange as a liner, maybe like on both top and bottom, and then maybe buff the red underneath. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So we're just gonna try it out. It's makeup, it's all fun. So I think I'm gonna do pink on the inner part, flowing into the blue with the purple on the outside. That's my thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna start packing this onto the inner part of the lid. This is Bubblegum. And I did leave the primer tacky. And I'm gonna kind of softly buff it into the crease. I don't wanna go too crazy with the first color. I don't like it when it comes up too high on my eye shape. And then I'm gonna kind of do it at more of a diagonal, so it'll come out a little bit farther here and taper in. And that'll just be how all the shades kind of mesh, is like at a diagonal. Okay, I'm gonna go into the blue next. And again, pack. I'm really impressed with these shades. I mean, like I mentioned, my primer is tacky, but this MAC paint pot, in my opinion, tends to dry down a pretty good bit. So it's not that tacky. It's not like something like a P. Louise or even using a concealer. So I'm really impressed with how these shades are grabbing like the The pigment's very impressive. Obviously it's going to turn a little purplish where they meet. That's okay. And then for the outer part, we'll go into Gumdrop. This one seems to have a lot more kick up in the pan. Not a big deal, just letting you know. I'm just going to kind of wing this out a little bit. I do want to jump back into the blue. I feel like I need to kind of brighten that up now that I've placed the purple, so I'm definitely going to do a bit more of that. And then with the pink, mostly just kind of bringing it up to meet a little. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop a little bit of Snack into the inner corner just so I can go ahead and see that brightness. And I think I'm also gonna go ahead and just work on the lower lash line too. I think that'll really help me decide if I want to mess with the lid any more than I already have. So I'm gonna take orange juice on a small wet brush and I'm gonna line the lower lash line. And I'm gonna kind of bring it down a little bit. It's a really pretty color, I really do like it. Okay, then I'm gonna take a fat pencil brush into Licorice, start buffing that underneath it, keeping it a bit more concentrated at first. I'm also being light-handed because I don't want this to be full-on red next to all these really pretty light colors. Kind of mesh it with the purple a little. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I do think I want to try to tie the orange into the lower lash line, so I'll tie it into the upper lash line. So I'm gonna take orange juice, I re-wet the brush, and I'm going to line the upper lash line and hope that this does not mess everything up. Okay, I think it actually works and I actually like the way that it turned out. So, good for me. I was really hoping that it wasn't going to just completely clash. I'm gonna add a little bit more of Licorice underneath here. And again, tying it up here. Okay, so that is it. That's all I'm going to do with this look. So let me catch up the other eye. I do think I will probably add a pair of lashes. And I think I'm gonna pop this orange liner from Colourpop. This is Puppy. I'll put this in the waterline and pick out a lip. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I ended up using the spaced out lashes from Alien Cosmetics. And then for lips, I decided to kind of tie in the orange. So I used the orange Soulstone gloss from the Infinity War Hot Topic lip gloss collection. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything I did. I really like the way this look turned out. I'm very, very happy with the way the liner turned out, most importantly, because that's the part that I was a little afraid of. I probably could have gone a little thicker with the line across the lid, but I feel like you still get it. And I specifically chose these lashes because they are more spread out so you can kind of see the look. But overall, I'm really happy with the shades that I ended up using from this palette. I'm glad that I ended up kind of with the more pastel ones because those were some of the ones I was most excited about. I love that there's all these really beautiful kind of light but still bright pastel tones. Can't wait to use more shades here because there's so many different varieties. I can kind of picture so many different looks I want to try out with it. So if you guys want to see more from this palette, just let me know. I know I've already mentioned it a ton of times, but my schedule is going to be a little crazy probably over the next month or two, honestly. I'm probably just going to be posting less than I normally do. It'll probably go back down to 3 videos a week, sometimes maybe even 2. I'll just have to see how things go with me being able to film. But you guys let me know if you'd rather see more looks out of this palette before maybe something else that I've got promised. You just let me know, and I'd be happy to film with this one over something else because I know I've done like the Colourpop monochromatic ones and I want to do some more looks with those, but if you guys would rather see something with this instead, just let me know. So yeah, that is all for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.